Everyone, please welcome CrashMcCloud doing a speed run of Mission Impossible. And they're coming. I'll let them introduce the commentator, because I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Yeah, let's give them a big round of applause.
Thank you, Alu. Morning, fastest first. I'm CrashMcCloud. And this is probably the greatest 90s game you have never heard of. I'm currently the world record holder of the PS1 version of this game. And, yeah, I'm on a bit of a hot streak of beating my PB in this game. I'm gonna let my couch introduce themselves real quick before we get into this.
I guess I'll go ahead and start. I am Saul. I trying to do the crash course in this, and this is going to be interesting.
I'm Sonic Mega, and when I rated CrashMcCloud, he set a new PB, so he dragged me here to be his emotional support serval.
Alright. To let you guys know what you're going to experience in this game a little bit, pure 90s voice acting. We're going to go with that. This is a movie tie-in game that has so little to do with the actual movie it's based off of. They just did their own thing.
I don't know if pure is what we can call this kind of thing.
So it's completely off the script from the movie?
Yeah, I will explain more as it goes on. I think I'm about ready to go if you guys are as well.
Yep, good here.
Yeah.
Alright. We're ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Arriving at the canal, you should
Our first couple missions of the game are more tutorial-like. They show us how to use our gear with the game. Our first objective is to steal somebody's face and sneak into a nuclear submarine pen.
I think in VR chat you can do that by just right-clicking and copying their model, so this should be pretty easy.
This is 90s technology. We weren't quite there yet. We have something called a face maker. We're gonna go talk to this guy right here behind his desk, and we're gonna go punch him in the I guess the lower right side of his stomach, 'cause that's the only way Ethan can punch. We use our face maker to clone his face, but for some reason it also copies their clothing. The only thing it does not copy is their voice.
Listen, my dad told me back in the 80s this is how you actually got jobs. You had to go in and show that you were ready to work better than they could.
And we have that, actually. We have the little letter here. We have to go deliver to Boris. I don't know how we know this guy's name is Boris, but that's what Ethan calls him every single time.
Look, you dress for the job that you want, not the one that you have.
Come on. Come on. Let me give you the letter. Let me give you the letter, Boris. There we go.
Can you... Yes, sir. Thanks, Boris.
I don't know how that guy was fooled, that the fact that his commander's voice had changed to Ethan's, but no less it fooled him, and we're on our way to the submarine pen area.
He's been faking the accent the whole time, and he doesn't want to admit that he's doing it. He's like, of course, it's believable to me. Everybody talks like this. You must be commander. Go on through.
You see, you'd be more believable than Ethan was with his voice.
You're right. I have to make it more fake. How do I sound worse with the accent?
It's me, Boris!
Hey, it's me, Boris. I'm from Russia. Hey, I'm tanking here.
You are arriving in the submarine pen area. Watch out, as security has been geared up because they.
Alright, this is the first mission where we actually get to be quote-unquote stealthy, but we're going to completely avoid doing that whatsoever. We're just going to run by everybody, collect the mines that we need to collect, and blow up a submarine. And luckily all these guys have the average aim of a 10-year-old in Fortnite, so we can get right by them.
Gee, Bill, what are all these footprints in the snow? You think we should follow them? Nah, they'll never lead anywhere.
Now go give it to Clutter. Remember, he'll be the green dot on the field scanner.
So, for those who have seen the movie, the entire plot is that there's a mole hidden within the Impossible Missions Force, and he's about ready to expose the entire community so they all get arrested for Russia. None of that is brought up until maybe the 4th chapter of this game, and it's there for maybe 3 missions. They do the big reveal of who the mole was. Spoiler alert, it was Jim Phelps. That's why he backed out of the movie. but then is completely ignored afterwards.
The patrol boat you'll have to eliminate to get away safely. Use the other mine to blow it up.
Okay, Jim. I'll give it a try.
Alright, so we have the other mine, and now we just gotta go blow up this gunboat down here.
Ethan, look for the white
They
spot
definitely
on the
have to be
field
dating.
scanner.
Did you hear how he responded to him? He's like, okay, Jim, I'll give it a try. Like, they definitely kiss each other goodnight.
I'm getting out. Can you make it?
Honestly,
I
didn't
mean-
think about it earlier, but it does sound pretty sensual.
He'll be like, Jim, I placed the mine. Are you proud of me, baby?
I stepped out of the way of that truck, as that truck notoriously runs me over and runs. I've been flattened so many times by it. Alright, we blew up the submarine, and now we're on our way to the Ambassador's Aid Ball at the KGB.
Conflict resolved.
We placed you on the guest list for a society function at the Russian Embassy in Prague.
Start of this mission is going to be very similar to that you would play in a Hitman game, where you're just kind of walking around a party and you don't need to be seen by the public.
You're in
But we have secret agents all over this party.
Smith.
By the way, some amazing voice acting in this mission.
Don't worry, we won't tell. Have a nice evening.
Oh, my Buick is in the parking garage,
Okay, sir,
but if
what's
I
on it
leave it
now?
past 10:30, they're gonna charge me the overnight fee.
Alright, our other objective in this stage is to put these gas generators inside of the vents to make it look like this place is going to be on fire a little bit later. I'm waiting for this police officer to pass me, because if he looks directly at me, we fail the mission. Alright, so now we're going to go into the main ballroom and try and get the Ambassador's Aide to come down to talk to us. But in order to do that, we need to play some music for him, and he'll only come down for his favorite theme, which is the national anthem to the city of Slobodskaya.
She's extremely dangerous.
When he comes down, we'll give him a nice toast, and then we'll go talk to him privately.
Alternatively, you can also play Girls Just Want to Have Fun. It seems to have the same effect.
Honestly, I'm kind of more for that one.
No, he must have gone.
And we're going to grab ourselves a nice glass of wine and a little additive for the Ambassador's Aid.
Maybe he could entice him down with music.
Now we'll talk to the pianist, but oh no, somebody has walked away with the music, so now we gotta go find the music. I don't know who goes to a big fancy ball like this and takes the pianist's music, but this guy over here on this couch did. Alright, so we got the music back.
The music.
By the way, that lady in red right there is an assassin for Ethan Hunt. You only have to take her out on the impossible difficulty. We're playing possible mode tonight.
Possible mode.
Mm-hmm. By the way, everybody, please rise for the Slobodskaya March.
Excuse me, sir. One moment, please. Waiter.
Alright, I got a little lucky there. Ethan can actually give up to 3 toasts for this little section. By the way, that was nausea powder we poured in that guy's drink, and now he's on his way to the bathroom. Just mad dashes it for the bathroom, and now we gotta follow him over there and make sure he's okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The restrooms.
Hey buddy, you alright? Oh, you seem to have fallen over. He passed out. He had a little bit too much to drink, so now we're gonna put him right here in the bathroom.
Another unfortunate victim of the stall monster.
Now hurry and finish the mission before he wakes up.
Alright, we use another face maker to clone his face and clothing, because this clearly fools everybody.
All I can think of now is just the VR chat thing from the start of the run.
Alright, we have 2 more generators to place, and then we can leave this area and get into the basement. I took my time on that vent right there because the police officer tends to look in that direction when he's looking at the painting about halfway down the hallway.
I'm very sorry for being late, everyone. I thought about how they canceled Firefly after 1 season, and I had to cry in the bathroom for 2 minutes.
Ah.
To be fair, that would be a decent reason to have a cry.
Good evening, Your Excellency.
He looks like he got stung by a bee while he was in the elevator.
I mean, you know how it is. You're just in an elevator, minding your own business, and then suddenly, oh crap, there's a bee.
Listen, spy bees are effective. Who's ever heard of a spy bee? That's right, no one, because they're that good.
Alright, this mission, we just got to get through the basement and get into the actual offices of the KGB. But in order to do that, we have to get by all of these nuclear reactive boxes. Why they have all these stacked up in the basement like this, I don't know. But we're just going to shoot one and just release all this toxic gas in this building, which probably is a lot less safer than expected to be. So we got to find ourselves a gas mask and get out of here. Gas mask was notoriously hard to find when I was a lot younger, but it's right here in this blue box, and nobody really cared to point that out to me when I was a kid.
I also imagine you didn't have a gun with which to open the box with when you were a kid, which might have complicated things a bit.
Looking good, Ethan. You're better equipped now.
Yeah, I feel better. Oh, toxic gas.
Alright, so now we gotta go find a key to get out of the basement, and the key is being held by one random guard in this basement, and for some reason, he's just kinda hiding in an alcove behind a bunch of other nuclear boxes. I'm not one to judge your vibing area, but I would severely question the decision of this guy.
I'm sorry, but was that the actual game voice actor when he goes, I'm feeling better about, ooh, a toxic gas?
Yep.
I didn't pick up on that, to be honest.
That man showed the same enthusiasm for toxic gas that I did toward Madagascar flavor Pop-Tarts.
I better jump over these toxic pits.
I'm going to assume not a lot.
Jamie, I just came across these toxic pits. They're gonna be great for the gazebo back home.
Yeah, it's probably a bad time to mention, this game was developed by 7 people, and I think 4 of them also voice acted it.
You'll be entering the section where we think our agents are being kept prisoner. Your disguise.
Alright, so now we're actually in the offices of the KGB. So now we need to steal the identity of the head security officer, rescue our American agents, and get out of here. Notice I'm putting emphasis on that word, because you'll see why in a minute.
I'm so bothered that he didn't say disguise. He said, your disguise? He said disguise.
Alright, our first agent is kept in this room right here, and I'm gonna play a little Easter egg for you guys here when it's done.
When they send their spy people, they're not sending the best.
He does look like that guy, by the way.
I knew. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure.
Glad I wasn't the only one.
Yes, thank goodness.
Many people think it's the greatest scene in the game because I'm in it. A lot of people are saying
checking
that.
security. Keep up the good work.
I'm gonna talk to that guy and find the video. Oh no, I just got arrested. Dang it. Alright, that happened. Alright, I'm gonna make this quick. I'm just gonna abort the mission and reset it. I got caught. He had a key on his desk I had to pick up.
Personally, I prefer spies that don't get arrested.
Hey, I'm stealth in here.
Alright, we're still okay.
Entering the section where we think our agents are being kept prisoner. Your disguise won't grant you the authority
There,
to
he
free
says
them.
disguise. He doesn't say it. Bothers the crap out of me.
Oh boy. But we get the face maker out of the janitor's closet of all places at the KGB. That shows even their janitors are working within espionage. Alright, we talked
It's
to...
the only way to make a clean sweep.
Talk to Ronald Thump again over here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure you were really dead, pal.
Alright, talk to him again.
Just checking security. Keep up the good work.
Alright, we got the key this time, and he did not see us pick it up, even though there's a security camera right there. So now we go talk to the head officer in his office over here. We have the one Scottish security guard.
This bookcase looks strange.
Alright, for some reason the security head officer had a dart gun on his table instead of an actual pistol. But the dart gun is one-hit kill, so we'll use that anyway.
Hide the body somewhere.
Okay. The head
Now we
security
make a
officer can't
disguise
see-
out of his face and clothing as well. Now we're wearing 2 faces and 2 sets of clothing.
Now that you're in disguise, you'd better hide your gun.
And we're gonna open up the secret bookcase, which opens up the security room.
Secret bookcase. Secret bookcase.
Place our video freezer and we shut off all communication to this building. Now we gotta go rescue our other American agent.
I'll send the fake transfer order right away.
First, we gotta get a transfer order for her release. If Ethan can get by the door.
Yes, we've just received the
As
transfer
somebody
order
who
for
speedruns a
prisoner
series known for door issues, I feel your pain.
Oh yeah, Ethan's biggest enemy in this game is door frames and sharp corners.
I mean, this is a 90s game. Everything is sharp corners.
Here.
Now here's why I put emphasis on this girl being an American
Quick
agent.
about it, will you?
She's English. Alright, we didn't get to hear her talk too much because I managed to skip the cutscene, right?
It's alright. Just imagine, like, what her accent sounds like. It's fine.
Ethan!
You'll hear her talk plenty of times. Especially, I don't know why she just ran in the other direction.
These traders have had me locked up for years, ain't it?
The level you're about to enter is an old-fashioned
Where are
security
you
hallway.
from, ma'am?
You might have run into one
Massachusetts.
before. The tiles.
You know what? I'd believe it.
Alright, in this mission, there's red tiles all over the floor. Some of them electrocute Ethan, some of them activate a chain gun that's on the ceiling. And you're gonna play this safely, just so I don't land on any of them.
The first rule of impossible missions: hopscotch.
Alright, where am I going to now? Oh, well, I landed on one.
Ah, you gave him a little foot razzle dazzle.
Why did that Massachusetts sound like it was coming from what if Joey Wheeler from UDO Bridge was a woman?
Alright, that was that whole mission, just getting down that hallway. Now is the first real run killer, in my opinion, because we now have escort missions.
The computer complex is set in an old underground sewage plant, as this was the only place cold enough to conceal the supercomputer's heat emissions.
Oh, this stage also has my favorite song in the game. The song's a banger. Alright, so what we're doing here is getting back the NOC list, which is basically the list of secret agents that are in the Impossible Missions Force, so they do not get arrested. As you can imagine, the Impossible Missions Force is, I guess, kind of a vigilante group rather than a government agency. I'm playing this safe right now, as normally I would be going to that other platform to the left there while Candace is still over here, but oftentimes she does get arrested, so for marathon safety I'm taking her over to the spot where she's not going to get caught by anybody.
My God, these
You're
villains
going
built
too
their
fast
base
for
in the
me,
Mountain
Ethan.
Dew operations plant.
don't feel so
How could they?
They're
Come
going
on,
to get
come
me,
on.
Ethan. I'm no match
There we
for
go.
them in this state.
Had to shoot him at a strange angle, but I still got him. I'm gonna play it safe here once again, because you can accidentally shoot objects you're not supposed to shoot, like the computer behind him, and that will fail the mission.
Devio, if I'm gonna voice for this game, I only request being the women. I refuse to be the men.
Maybe if we could have a few donations throw in, maybe we could do a couple voice lines for it.
I will try my best, but I make no guarantees.
Oh, I almost forgot about you. Alright, we just opened up the door to the supercomputer. And we gotta rush our way back in 3 minutes. I don't know why they felt the need to put a time limit in this mission, but they did.
thought the whole phone cord burning itself apart was the time limit.
Oh no, that's my health
your
bar.
health. Don't worry. It took me like the entire run to figure out that was the health bar.
Trust me, when I first played this game as a kid, I thought it was a time limit too. Alright, come on, Candace, I need you on that platform, thank you. Candace, do not run in front of my shot, please.
Hey, I'm running here.
She walks at a snail's pace the entire time during this mission. The only time she'll run is when it's to get in front of your bullets.
It's okay, I'm American. The Queen will protect me. God save the Queen.
She's normally a lot more complainy in this mission, too. I'm surprised she didn't talk all that much. There's a guy to get me, Ethan. My legs feel like TV dinner.
For the last time, it's Ethan. Ethan. I said Ethan, of course.
Alright, now we're gonna start playing some missions in reverse order. That hallway we just came through, we gotta go back through it.
So get out quick. And be sure to look for the Galitzine
We
face mask
forgot something. It's okay. It happens.
Be careful.
The only difference now is that all the tiles are active and they all activate the chain gun. So now I can't just go run through the hallway. I actually have to take time and painstakingly aim at these chain guns and shoot them. This is not the type of game with good aiming in it. Even though this game came out after the DualShock did, it only uses the D-pad.
Is it bad I actually thought that the game predated the DualShock?
My God, a gun. It's so violent. Good thing I have this gun to stop it with.
Come on. You know you've hit the chain gun if it starts spinning around. Which, I don't know, apparently that's how this whole thing works. Do not activate this computer. Let Candace do it, because you'll electrocute her.
Right then, let's find this mask.
By the way, what we're searching for in this hallway is a head in a box.
That was Candace screaming. She's in trouble. I've got to get out of here.
Come on, there it is. Just a random head in this box. We take that. Apparently it's called the Mask of Gilliston. One of those masks they forgot to put in Majora's Mask.
The rare 25th mask. I'm pretty sure that the circus leader's mask is probably what that used to be, but was originally that one.
Ethan,
You just jump on
It's
our
okay,
get
Candace.
up.
I took it back.
Come on.
What you don't help your friends up by jumping on them?
That's right.
Come on, Candace, what are you doing?
My wife famously wakes me up by dropping my entire backpack on my chest.
Not a flying elbow drop off the dresser?
We're not that close yet. Give it another 3 years.
There's no time to lose, so get out quick. And be sure to look for the Galitzine face mask that Barnes hid as you go back through the security hallways. Be careful.
Alright, so now we just need to do everything we did in the last mission in the KGB office, but in reverse. So we gotta go into the security officer's room right away and take out all the stuff we did to block their access with Russia. Make it look like this guy who
Where did I put
kind of looks like Oddjob, I would say. Make sure he gets framed for the whole thing, but we're kind of gonna negate that here in a minute.
He's a little tall, if you ask me.
That's why I've called him Not Job the entire time. This guy comes at me armed with a fire extinguisher. And he still insists on having a Rock'em Sock'em Robots match while holding the fire extinguisher. And now we take the mask off directly in front of a security camera, which would completely blow this whole mission and before leaving.
Are we sure they're working?
smoke generators will create the temporary...
Alright, now we're back inside of the...
As you make your escape, remember the guards will
Now
be
we're back in
ready.
the party area from about 5 missions ago. This time it's on fire. Our first objective is to hide Candace in an elevator so she's alright. You know, these guys have guns, they still insist on punching me.
Get him quick.
Alright, now Candace is gonna go hide in the elevator. We're gonna go talk to the fire department here to get a couple extra suits.
Ethan, there you are. Meet me at the restrooms to get your suits.
My favorite part about this whole thing, too, is that once Ethan puts his suit on, for some reason it makes him grow a goatee. I don't know if it's just like one of those novelty ones like you'd find in a joke store or whatever, but he grows a full-on beard once he puts on this fire suit.
Crash, that's how I'm gonna greet you at the next convention we see each other at. Crash, there you are. Let's go to Johnny Rockets later.
Okay, Jack.
Please,
Alright, you're gonna...
please
Yeah, I
tell
have no
me
idea
you.
what Johnny Rockets is.
Please tell me you
Let's take this
include
to
like
Candace. She
one of
must still
those
be in the elevator.
stick-on goatees.
That's what it looks like.
Later I'll be like, wow, this rave is great. I'm so glad I got to spend time with you.
Thank you, Sean. How about an adult beverage or two?
No thanks. I've already
All right, Candace, here it is. Put it on, quick.
drank.
Candace, let's get out of here with the real fire department.
As opposed to the fake fire department. Alright, so once we get out of here, Ethan gets arrested by the CIA, and now we have to escape the CIA.
St. Fiendly says fireman outfit dispenser in the bathroom. Yeah, it used to be free. Now you have to put in like 4 quarters for one of them. Inflation gets us all, I swear.
4 quarters, I'm still spending $5 on one.
Yeah, and now it
Things
doesn't
aren't
even include the
looking too
fire
good for you.
extinguishers.
Getting out and proving your innocence won't be
It's
easy.
terrible.
They do give you variety
Alright.
now. You can get yours in strawberry, grape.
Shoutouts to JD Puppy. This next mission is the escape room. This is the shortest mission in the entire game. So we're just waiting on a little phone call to come in from Candace so we know what to do next. There it is.
Men will really have their apartment look like this.
Candace hid a thing of explosive gum underneath this coffee mug.
Yes, I've got the explosive gum.
And now we blow up the one-way window.
Double the booms, double the fun.
Explosive gum for flavor. That's a
Let's see.
blast.
My field scanner.
Reading you loud and clear.
And there we go. That was the whole mission.
Listen, sometimes when I wake up super late and I don't want to get out of bed, get into hallway is a mission
The
in and
truth
of
serum will
itself.
start to work in less than 10 minutes.
Alright, this next mission is literally just running down hallways and shooting security guards, so if we have any donations, this would be a great time for it.
Favorite flavor fireman outfit is green apple.
Freeze! You're under arrest.
I'm definitely more of a strawberry person myself.
That should put him out.
For sure.
Yes, I got
We
his
got a few
fingerprint.
donations. We got one from Anonymous. Anonymous? For $10. And then we got one from Taco for Taco for 15. It's CrashMcCloud and charity is
That'll
Trans
do it.
Lifeline. So
That should
something
put 'em
about a beast bomb, I guess. I don't know. It's too early for me to be clever with my referential
put 'em out.
humor. And that's towards the bonus game. Sonic the
Yes, I got his
Hedgehog
fingerprint.
2006. And then another one from Rockon for $7. So what's that about voice acting? Come on, do it for us. Also going in towards the bonus game coming later this evening, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. And for people that are new, there are a few incentives available
That ought to
to currently. 2 character bit wars for one for Twisted Metal Black and the other one's for Left 4 Dead 2. And then much later in the evening, there's a bonus game for Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. So get your donations in if you have specific character bit wars you like. Or if you want to see more speedrun for Sonic the Hedgehog.
I just didn't realize Sonic the Hedgehog was that popular that they made 2006 games of him.
I mean, there's definitely that many versions of Sonic the Hedgehog out there.
I would have run out of ideas.
That feels
for
like a
plot
small
lines
number.
around Sonic like 20.
He'll be asleep. What they give me?
To be fair, it's actually a fairly believable number these days, I would say. I could not name you every mainline Sonic game off the top of my head anymore.
If you told me it was Sonic OC 2006, I'd tell you we're like low by maybe 2 million.
That was Sonic Boom, though.
Ouch. Yeah, also for some reason our legs are now rubber.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that in that mission we were injected with truth serum, which makes us drunk for some reason. Now we're gonna go talk to a nurse to get it all cleaned up. And I'm not gonna say a word, but this has probably the funniest moment in the whole game. Alright, we're gonna talk to the nurse over here, all drunkenly and whatnot. She gives us a nice little antidote that I wish we all had for conventions.
Hello, sir. Here, drink this. It should make you feel
Because
better
it instantly makes him stop feeling drunk.
Oh, that's called looking at your credit card
I better
expenses.
wait a few more seconds. They're too close to me.
Come on, lady, walk away. Thank you. There we go.
What the heck was that?
A blood-curdling scream from the nurse who saw her patient go up to the ceiling.
But when your patient suddenly decides they're on the ceiling,
a small bag with equipment for you.
You're probably
You'll have
not
to
ready for
temporarily
it.
Sabotage the heliport lights.
Yeah, but why does your gurney go all the way up to the ceiling?
A maintenance man will be
You know, in case you need to check underneath from like a car.
Outstanding, Ethan. Now,
I mean, how else are you gonna get yourself a good tan if you're not close to the light source?
Don't forget to
exactly.
Alright, so now we are on the roof of the CIA, and our job here is to hold a helicopter in place for us to sneak into the building and do the famous rappel from the ceiling scene from the movie. This is one of like the only times you ever see references to the movie in this game. Alright, so deactivate the electric floor and come around here to deactivate the lights. And we're going to save about a minute of time right here, actually, because normally it wants us to go back around the building where we came from. But Ethan is just tall enough to jump over the wall, and we're on the opposite side of the building now. Got a bag of equipment, which this, for some reason, was just sitting up here. This bag of equipment includes a maintenance man outfit, which this is the only one that does not change Ethan's face, and a pair of red contacts so he can see security lasers everywhere.
I'm just the serviceman, don't mind me.
Hello, I am humble serviceman. Nothing suspicious here. Do not ask how I got onto this roof without any clearance whatsoever. There he is.
Oh, you must be here for the lights. Hurry up, the helicopter has to land.
There's just this helicopter hovering above the CIA, apparently.
Wow, you guys got here quick.
I was gonna make a joke, but I don't think it was appropriate for this stream, so I'll save that for the next time I run this game. Alright, so we turned the lights back on, because literally it was just a light switch that went down. And now we're gonna put an EMP on the helicopter so it can't fly away, because we need to make our escape a little bit later.
Good. That'll keep the chopper grounded.
Alright, get over the wall, Ethan. Now we're gonna take out this security guard and take his his ID key or whatever it's called, because now we actually need to get into the restricted area. Basically, completely negating the whole point to us putting on the service outfit just because Ethan wanted to look good in it.
Again, you dress for the job that you want, not the one that you have.
Oh, and get the key. Give me the key.
I mean, you gotta respect a man who can wear literally all blue and not look like a clown.
Shoutouts to all blue fursuiters in chat.
A blue fursuiter? Nah, it'd never happen.
You cannot tell me somebody would not rock a Blue's Clues fursuit.
Are you suggesting that there are people who would dress up as a blue wolf? I think you're crazy.
If there's any ladies in chat, you may be a Crystal fan. Alright, next thing we gotta do is break into a security room around the corner here, and to do that, we gotta steal a security code. The way we're gonna do that is we're gonna set up a little camera in an inconspicuous spot that somebody's gonna eventually walk through that door and enter the key code. This entire rooftop is just one big series of coincidences.
JD, I hate to tell you this, but that might be evidence you haven't cleaned your suit.
Alright, we just hide over here in the corner and just hope somebody comes outside of this door. Oh good, somebody's actually coming out here for their smoke break, it looks like. You know he works for the CIA because it's written on his back.
I think you made JD try.
This guy's only job was actually to walk outside here, enter the key code, and then walk back inside.
It's a very important job.
Alright, get the camera back down.
That's how I learn my streaming techniques. I just wait outside of Crash's window and watch him work while taking notes.
Wow, so that's who that was.
It's okay, I had my service costume on.
This entire
images are great, let me tell ya.
For some reason, Candace was hiding in the top of the CIA agency this entire time. We have no idea how she got there. And now she's gonna help us rappel down. This is the scene from the movie.
Stealing the invaluable NOC list from the CIA mainframe computer will be the most demanding job you've ever faced. So
The best voice actor in this whole game is in this mission, by the way. If I get caught, you'll hear him.
The cable may break if I go down this fast.
Ah!
Oh no, that yellow laser.
I touched the yellow light by accident. You're supposed to touch the red ones only.
That made me think of that Spider-Man scene. She's like, I'm going to die.
The cable may break if I go down this fast. This seems like the correct height to reach the card reader.
Camera controls change in this mission. You gotta use the shoulder buttons for it. Because in order to aim Ethan properly, you gotta use the D-pad.
I'm Superman. Oh.
Come on, Ethan, grab the card reader. Shoot, there's somebody coming. Please do not look up. He can't look up.
Weird light.
Alright.
Seems to be the proper height to reach the computer.
That's where the computer. I need to reach the card reader, Ethan. Please reach the card reader. Oh my god, this mission is so hard because it's like one spot you gotta grab the card reader at.
Would you say this is mission impossible?
It's probable and impossible. Oh boy, losing all my time here.
Lava. The walls are lava. Everything is lava. Don't touch it.
Ethan, why are you not grabbing it, my man?
I'm too close to the floor.
Oh, I touched the floor.
Triggered the alarm.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Ethan Hunt.
Oh my god, that voice!
Alert! Freeze, pal.
my
One
God.
false move and I'll cut you down like a pine tree.
Oh, I'll cut you down like a pine tree.
I wasn't ready for that one.
My favorite part, you guys were laughing too hard over. He shouted, "Alert! Alert!"
Someone asked me what the password to the door was, and I said 6969. You know what they said? They said, nice.
Seems to be the proper height to reach
I
the
have clearly
computer.
made the right decision to be on comms.
Come on, Ethan, please.
I just want to hear that guy talk for 30 minutes. He'd be like, you know, everybody says you gotta make homemade mashed potatoes, but I swear, I make garlic mashed potatoes from one of those packages from the local Kroger. I actually think it's better. You throw some margarine in there instead of butter, put a little bit of whole milk. That's the stuff.
Come on, Ethan, please grab it.
Your bond is too close to jam, Ethan.
Now don't tell no one I said this. Sometimes when work is really slow.
Oh my god, I gotta go up. Shoot, alright, I got caught.
Reach the card reader?
Or no, I didn't get caught?
How?
No!
I like
Judge
Judy.
Well, you're just barely above them.
This guy is blind as a bit. It must be just a spider.
This seems like the correct height to reach the card reader.
Ethan, please grab it. There we go, we got it.
First try.
Okay, the computer's on.
All right,
you know what? I think we needed to see all that. That was perfect.
I better hurry. This rappel is starting to make my butt cheeks chafe.
The computer's hitbox is so much bigger, thankfully. It's a lot easier to grab that.
Well, I would hope so. It's a big old monitor. You can just kind of like HUD it.
There we go. We got out of that.
I wonder if you'd skip the cutscene for the card reader because it was telling you to do the computer earlier.
No, it has. The computer doesn't even turn on unless you use the card reader.
He had plenty of time. He could have gone to Fastest Furs and made a donation before he left.
You should have enough time to get to the helicopter.
Alright, now we're back on the rooftop.
It's me, Ethan. Stay in contact. Be careful. The guards are all on alert.
And that's in my head now, thanks.
Ethan, try to divert the guards' attention using the explosive gun.
Dynamite idea. I'll try to find something to explode.
That's the first of many puns in this chapter. But this is also an extremely hard mission because the officers in this mission, for some reason, can arrest you from such a further back distance than they could in any of the other missions. The hardest enemy in the entire game is right behind this door, and he has arrested me on so many runs.
Freeze! You're under arrest.
Luckily, I got him in one try that time.
Thank gosh it wasn't a card reader, or you might have been in trouble.
Hey, over there! Freeze! You're under arrest.
Alright, so now the only thing we have to do here is take out that EMP that we put in the box earlier, throw it off the building, and then escape on the helicopter.
Ethan, you've got to destroy the EMS so the helicopter can get off the ground.
Yeah, got it. Close enough.
Unactivate, not deactivate.
Unactivate.
It is unactivated now. Let's go.
And we get into this little RC style helicopters. There's no way that would actually fit a person inside of it.
Ethan, you need to return-onify the helicopter.
Return-onify.
That's right.
I hope you guys are a fan of Super Scope, because we got to play that for about the next 4 minutes.
We've set up a meeting with Max in London at Waterloo Station. Under the clock at
On this mission, we're actually meeting up with a double agent who tries to screw us over out of our NOC list. And she has agents everywhere out here, including the Blues Brothers.
Stop shooting at me.
Oh, never mind. I accidentally shot Ethan. That was my bad. Alright, let's do that again.
Ethan, you know too much.
They're in my scope, Ethan. Don't worry. I'll get them.
Alright, this mission is weird because it's complete RNG if a civilian is an agent trying to shoot Ethan, or somebody just running up to Ethan to answer their phone call.
Ethan, we'll try to get rid of them.
And my favorite part is that...
Guys, protect me. They're shooting at me.
Oh, there he is behind the totally not Coke machine. And there's both male and female assassins in this mission.
Hey guys, protect me.
But there's a slight issue. They only recorded a male voiceover. So when we shoot the female assassins, you still hear the same male grunt.
I mean, I'm not here to judge.
No, nor am I. I mean, I'd be a they be myself, but nonetheless. Alright, so we just watch Ethan as he ponders everything for a little bit. If there's another donation or two, you'll probably have about 3 minutes to get them out before Candace lets us get on the train.
Alright, sounds good. Certainly not doing much right now, but I want to remind everyone, for the first time ever, we are offering a grand prize to donors during Fall Fest 2023. Anyone who donates 50 or more over the course of the marathon will be eligible to win a Nintendo Switch AMOLED console and a copy of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. The prize bundle was funded through direct contributions of members from Team Fastest Fur leadership team. Use the command !prizes in the chat for more details on all our amazing prizes, and remember, trans rights are human rights. And just mentioned from earlier, kind of give a more information. So for the incentives that we currently have for later, we have Twisted Metal Black, character bit war for Crazy 8 or Mr. Grimm, Left 4 Dead 2, character bit war for Nick, Bonshell, Coach, and Ellis? And then of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a target of $1,000. I'm sure we can reach that. We're currently at $22. We got a fair bit to go, but I'm sure you guys can do it with $1 here and $1 there. We'll get you there in no time.
Yeah, by the way, I did forget to mention at the start of this run that I'm doing $5 for every time I fail the mission, get arrested, die, whatever. So we've done that about 4 times already. So I'm giving a good $20 following this run, and I encourage you all to do the same. I would love to see that Sonic 06 run happen during this event. If you guys want to put a little bit more towards that, that would be appreciated. That's just my own little request. Alright, Candace should... Yeah, there she is.
Ethan, I saw Max on the train. Quick, get aboard.
Alright, so now we gotta get on the train to get our NOC list back. Ethan now just sprints to the train before he misses it. I'm sure he could have bought a ticket earlier. And for some reason he goes to the far back car of this train. I don't know why. It's just to cost me more time.
He wanted the drink on the way in.
The drink car's at the front side of the train.
Yeah, but what about the convenient not code vending machine right there?
Very true.
Max's men are vicious killers and will shoot you on sight.
Nobody is trying to be subtle on this train. They are all just straight up agents that are shooting at you with civilians around you. Just kind of hunchbacked over throughout this train as we make our way to the back. Candace is going to be in the last car. We got to talk to her to get some equipment for the next part of the train before we can get our NOC list back. Imagine buying all these tickets for all these assassins to join you on the train and nobody is suspicious about it at all. And these guys got the nice sleeper cars too. They didn't just get any old rinky-dink seats back in the passenger cars.
Only the best to make sure they get even.
I'm getting low on health here, but I had to play it safe because that civilian was trying to run out of the room. You will fail the mission if you accidentally shoot a civilian.
Great, you made...
Alright, so... Finish with Candace even though we got on the train before her. And we're on to the second half of the train car mission. This mission is going to be a little bit shorter than the last one, but it's the same sort of concept. Just running down corridors, shooting enemies until we find Max and then deactivate her bomb. For some reason, this guy's just staring at the door the whole time.
It's in the last car, the baggage car.
Who likes puns?
Max has the detonator.
Good work.
We got the worst pun in the game right here.
Sorry for punching your ticket, but I need to borrow your face.
Awful. Alright, so we just punched out this poor usher, stole his clothes and his face, so we could sneak our way into the car.
We ushered him off into a convenient sleeping position.
Alright, that's $5 for that one.
Damn.
Alright, we gas mask Max inside of her own private car.
Candace.
Grab the NOC list, and now all of our assassins are after us because for some reason they know what we did. Did we lose Sean? It sounds kind of quiet.
Nope, I'm just enjoying.
Okay, so I wanted to be sure. By the way, this was supposed to be the big reveal of who the mole was, but we completely skip over the cutscene. It's Jim Phelps, the one that Sean suggested they kiss each other goodnight like homies do.
You mistook me for one of the agents and shot me through the scope. I'm bleeding out in the subway.
I don't know if Ethan just suddenly had back problems when he got on this train, but he's like leaning his neck forward the entire way like he hasn't throughout the entire game.
I'm gonna get you.
Hey, look what nitrogen.
I'm gonna get you.
Stuff could freeze a chili pepper in a heat wave.
Alright, where's liquid nitrogen? Open up the safe.
There, that's it.
Casually have cans of liquid nitrogen all over the place.
That's it. The safe's hinges are about to break.
And we deactivate the bomb, and we're on our way to the roof. Jim Phelps escaped onto the roof of this train, and now we're after him.
Phelps is the mole. He's fleeing over the roof. A helicopter has come to his aid, and Max's men are helping him escape.
This right here should essentially be the end of the game, but it's not.
Eliminate them and destroy the helicopter.
Alright, so now we grab our pistol as people continue to climb through the roof of this this train as it's moving through a rainstorm. There's also going to be people coming at us in cars on the side of the road and helicopters. By the way, we don't get an RPG, we get a rocket launching gun.
Watch out! There's a chopper coming!
Come on, thank you. Such a big target, they are very hard to hit.
Watch out! There's a chopper coming!
Secondly, there's like no police trying to keep up with this car, even though there's gunfire everywhere, high-speed chases, and helicopters I'm sure are breaking every aviation code that there is. Alright, this train car is about, I think, maybe 5 or 6 cars long, and we find Jim Phelps at the end of it. Did anybody actually see the Mission Impossible movie when it came out, and does any of this stuff actually happen in it?
Max's men on the road.
I haven't seen any of them.
And it's probably a good time to mention, Tom Cruise actually had his face omitted from the game because he didn't want to be associated with violence.
Watch out!
I think he was just scared that one guy was gonna cut him down like a pine tree.
The guy doing the first Cleveland Brown impression, you mean? And I want to know what kind of budget this agency has that we're going against, because they have all of these helicopters and all of these agents they hired to come assassinate one guy, and they just can't do it.
It's not you they want that cannon launching gun. That tech is invaluable.
Yeah, Candace, our lovely American agent. Alright, here's Jim Phelps. And we're in a tunnel. Where does this helicopter come from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Helicopter goes down, holding Jim Phelps. It explodes. Hooray, the world is safe now, right? Not
Yep.
quite.
You sure caught him. That was a good catch that just happened there.
Nope, we still got another 4 missions.
Prior to your arrival, HQ...
And this is the hardest mission in the game, too, because you can die so easily. There are so many enemies in this mission, and this mission, for some reason, is like 10 minutes long.
So you'll be able to track them easily thanks to your feet.
Alright, so we're back in the submarine pen area from the second mission of the game, only it's been changed up a little bit. The submarine is obviously gone because we exploded it, but now there's a pump house out here and a lot more crates to hide behind. Honestly, I have no idea why we're here again, but we got sent here again. Alright, so our first objective is to do a little bit of shopping for Dowie, who was our other agent who came to the island with us. Gotta get him an AF scrambler, an explosive device, and something else, I forget what it is. Bring it all back to him, and then we can go make the pump house explode.
Loaf of bread, maybe?
Why not? I need some milk too myself. Yeah, we got a mine that was just hastefully, let's go with that word, placed on the snow in the ground in their own base.
He missed an opportunity to go, it was yours, but now it's mine.
Oh, God. That took me a minute.
Took you a minute?
I'd better get this equipment back to
I feel like that needs to go into the bad pun jar.
Can you believe this, guys? There's one weapon I do need to specifically get before ending this mission, and that's the assault rifle. This is the only mission in the game that it shows up in, but it is imperative that I have it before going up to the rooftop for the escape. And it's complete RNG which of the 4 security guards have it.
Okay, let's go.
Just leaves without you.
Oh no, he's gonna go to the other side of the island now.
Now leave, and don't forget that bread.
Ethan, we've got our communication.
Or the eggs.
Let's get that bread.
I've lost my wire cutters. We need to replace them. Meet me behind the pump house when you find some.
You know, we're only trying to save the world, Dow. You couldn't have brought a spare pair of wire cutters with you? Yeah, we're in the pump house now. We're going to place a cartoonishly looking set of TNT right beside one of the pumps. There we go. Save that for later. Alright, he did not drop the assault rifle. Grab the wire cutters.
Wire cutters for Dowie. Now I've got to meet him
I
behind
mean,
the pump house.
This is pretty much Walmart. You can find what you need here, right?
Pretty much, yeah. There just happened to be a set of wire cutters in there. Bring the wire cutters to him. Do not explode the pump house before you give him the wire cutters, because it will unalive him and you have to restart the mission.
Dowie and Clutter are already at the rendezvous.
Explosions!
We've encountered resistance on top of the communication building, Ethan. Request assistance.
You've unactivated the pumps.
There you go. Now you're talking like an action movie director.
He did not drop the assault rifle. I gotta find the other guy with it.
Dude, he just like melted into the snow.
I mean, it is rather cold out. We are in the Alps, I think it is. There it is. We got the assault rifle. It just says gun, though. Alright, put the gas injector inside of here so we can get the night vision goggles, which we'll need for the next mission. Totally safe to walk in here just seconds after unleashing that gas in here. Now we can head to the roof. And I don't know why, but the frame rate for this game just tanks after setting off the gas injector, that last section. I did it again. I did that during Big Bad Games-a-thon as well, where I just jumped past the box I need to jump on. There we go, we made it to the rooftop.
There you are. It's about time.
Alright, got both of those security guards down. Dowie and Clutter are going to jump on a truck, and then we have to jump on the truck following them. I don't know why we all can't get on the same truck. But for some reason, we're at Epcot Center. You can tell by the gigantic golf ball on the roof here.
So imagine the truck's like a bus stop.
He blacked out the tunnel. I hope you have the night view glasses.
I just gotta wait for a truck to come by. Hope you guys have enjoyed this run so far. Like, this is my favorite bad game to play. I grew up with this back in '98, and I just never stopped playing it.
Good news. I think I'm at the right height to enjoy the run.
And I just missed the truck. So now I gotta do all of that over again.
Wait, from the very beginning?
Yep.
Oh.
This game is punishing if you fail a mission. I don't believe that.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by, truck.
Ow! Ah.
I was just sitting here thinking, wow, this mission went really well for once. I jumped in front of the truck.
Now is a great time for literally anyone to donate $1. Please.
Please, that would make me feel a lot better if we get the donations
Just
flowing in for that.
$1. Every one of you donate $1 and add one word. You can only say one word, and we'll see if chat can create a complete sentence just off of $1 donations.
And Sean will voice act it for us.
Sure, I will.
You know what? I gotta see this. you know what you need to do, chat?
We have to read them in the order they came in. So be very particular about what order you submit your donations.
I will let you know. I'll provide you with the sentence that it creates if it happens.
Okay.
Thank you, that makes me feel better at least.
It doesn't matter if it grammatically doesn't make sense. It has to be in the order it comes in.
I don't believe that. That's why I'm happy I set my my estimate at an hour and like 20 minutes, because that I knew this mission was gonna hurt me one way or another.
So does this change which of the guards has the gun, or do we already know who to get it from?
It does change it.
Well, maybe you'll look out. Maybe it'll be the first guy.
It's almost never the first guy.
Well, if it's not the first guy, then you should game over and start over so we can go for a faster
Ethan,
time.
We've got our communication going.
I don't think that's quite how it works, but I appreciate the suggestion.
I was so hoping it was going to be the first guy. I was so ready.
Cutters. We need to replace them. Meet me behind.
I would have celebrated if it was the first guys. I was still on PB pace at that point. Alright, Dowie once again forgot his wire cutters. We go back in here and explode the pump house where the first security guard would be at. And he did not drop the assault rifle, as expected.
I found a pair of
It's
wire
always,
cutters
it's
for
always the
Dowie.
last place you land.
Now I've got to meet him behind the pump house.
Yeah, knowing my luck, it's always the last guy I shoot.
Well, yeah, the last one you shoot will have it.
Actually, no, never mind. I got on the third guy last time. There's 4 of those security guards throughout this map, not including the 2 that show up on the roof. Yeah, why am I shooting you? That's a waste of ammo.
Dowie and Clutter are already at the rendezvous. Hurry up.
We've encountered resistance on top of the communication building, Ethan. Request assistance now.
Was it you this time? It was not. Please be you, because I don't know where the 4th guy usually spawns at. It was you, thank you. Alright, there's the guardhouse. Gas them out and grab the night view goggles again.
See, it wasn't the last place you looked. Kind of.
Kinda. So the fourth guy shows up near the rooftop area. Did I get the goggles? Yes, I did.
Chat, if you were a member of the guardhouse, what is the onomatopoeia of the noise you would make when you get taken out of commission? Whether it's or type it out.
I would go with like a voice line from that Duty Calls parody that came out like 10 years ago. Oh no, you have shot me. I have died. Bloody screen, so real.
All right, Sue4246 says there would be. JD Puppy says,
There you are. It's about time.
Ginkaze is. I like the spread we've got here.
All right, there we go.
Emerald Glows is.
Move it, guys. Jump on the Ned's truck.
That'd be more of a.
Actually, you know that sound Jazz made every time he got thrown out of the house on the Fresh Prince? I would try for that sound.
Oh, I would just be the Wilhelm scream.
Oh jeez, I've actually tried to do that. I can't do it to save my life either.
The wrong circuit. He blacked out the tunnel.
I'm genuinely curious, Sean, did you ever have to try doing the Wilhelm scream for any of your roles?
Oh no, it's such an inside joke in the industry that they would just use the Wilhelm scream rather than trying to repeat it.
Gotcha.
Devio XS says his would be, oh heck and heck. Ricky's safer work would be, oh my god, what is this one? Bjarg. That one was.
Are you kidding me? I just got hit by. Oh my god.
Gosh, no. Oh my god.
I timed the jump right too. What happened?
Oh no. Oh, the Lupine one says, Yarg.
Oh no, truck tune.
And this is not the type of game you can have a safety save in either, because if you load the save, you go back to mission 1 of the chapter, not the one that you're in. But this is mission 1 of the chapter, so it doesn't really matter.
You need to unactivate the truck first.
And then once you on it, just return onify it.
That's right. That's right.
Return onify.
Brilliant.
Non-deactivate it.
On the bright side, chat, this means you have more time to get those words in for that sentence.
I'm loving the spread of options that we have here. I'm gonna use all of these in my next session. Next time that they're like, all right, your character has just been stabbed in the back and is bleeding out, I'm gonna go, oh, I've got it. I'm gonna take a deep breath.
I better get this
and then in front of this very professional client, I'm gonna go, Bjarg.
If that actually happens, it makes it end. It'll be glorious.
Do the searchlights actually do anything? They do not. They're just kind of there.
They search and make sure that there's snow, and they report, yep, there's snow.
Do you mind if I just chime in for a little bit?
Okay. Oh, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, just a little bit delayed, but welcome on in, Raiders from Gala. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, it's been a little bit delayed, but welcome and enjoy the speedrun. We got a few donations. No, I'm gonna exclude the $1 donations that we're trying to form the sentence.
We've got our communication.
We got one from Beam Queen Soul for $5. Donating $5 to the Bad Pun Jar. Let's see that Sonic 06 run. Very nice.
Hey,
and then we got from CVO XS, we got a $70 donation. Oh, I didn't even realize the comment for a second. I thought it was gonna be longer. I thought mistaken. I want to keep that for later.
Okay. And
then JD Puppy. Bad Pun Train. No one ever done this one before. We're playing Mission Impossible. Oh, JD.
Oh, why didn't we think of that? That's the perfect
now
pun.
I've got to meet him behind the pump house.
For this game, definitely. But it's possible missions. Or percent.
So you're saying it's possible percent?
Yes, exactly.
Thanks, Ethan. See you later.
Yeah, I got a couple more minutes before I'm back on that rooftop again if you have any more.
Dowie and Clutter are already at the rendezvous.
God, I cannot believe I've done that twice now. Jumped right off the roof.
Just focus on getting it the third
Request
time.
assistance.
Don't get in your own head about it.
Besides, third time's the charm.
You were building up suspense. That's any good action film or game will do that. So.
And I had the same thing happen during Big Bad Games-a-thon earlier this year. Shoutouts to Presentia for that event. But yeah, the same thing happened there. It did help kill the nerves though, so I don't have to panic or worry about PB pace or anything like that. We can just enjoy ourselves now, chat.
Alright, no, Crash, if you fail a third time, we're rescinding your license, okay? We're gonna pick you up in a play school wheelbarrow next. You have to build your own car out of Tinker Toys.
It's about time.
Yeah, that area on its own is just so dangerous. So look how quick my health drained. Because I'm already at 50% health, and I was still doing pretty decent going into this. I picked the PS1 version of this game to run because the N64 version is harder because it doesn't refill your health on the mission change. Got it! There we go!
First try!
Hey, there we go!
Every time.
On the truck.
Hey, you should check the tires on the truck, make sure they're not going to blow out while you're driving.
I'm not the one driving. There's gonna be a blowout. Not one you might be expecting, though.
You'll have to place explosives to blow up the tunnel, so the link will be cut between the two sections of the base.
Ethan, Dowie here. Careful not to jump on the platforms too late, or you'll hit the wall.
Alright, the whole mission of this tunnel is that we are going to be placing explosives on 4 separate platforms, and then we make them explode at the end of the tunnel.
I better try the silent.
Oh, I almost forgot to pick up the explosives. There they are. Place 1 thing of TNT in each of these anchor bolts. There's 8 in total. And then we'll be on to the second to last mission after this. You usually have 1 to 4 guards on each of these platforms. I tend to kind of ignore them until the last one though, because you only have 10 bullets to get through this mission. So I kind of save them all for the last part. Ooh. Game made my input there for a second. Almost hit the railing. There we go. A little panicky getting on that truck just because of how bad of luck I've had with trucks tonight. Alright, this is the 3rd platform. Now we add 1 guard, I think, for every platform that there is. Ah, we missed the truck. Alright. No worries, they're on a global cycle. There'll be another one here in just a couple of seconds.
It's okay, that was the killer truck. You saved yourself.
Yeah, that was the one that I missed 3 times.
You dodged a bullet.
He gets shot immediately after you said that. You dodged a bullet. Ugh.
Well, okay, he did. Okay, they didn't dodge a bullet.
I was gonna say, maybe he should take the bullet. He seems to handle those better than the trucks.
What is a truck other than
Miserable
like,
little
giant
pile of
bullet?
secrets.
You know what? That one works better.
Alright, that's all of the assassins in here. Oh, there goes that truck. Oh well. That was the last truck. We just gotta get on the next one, and then that'll be the end of this mission.
The truck service is now ending for the night. We will resume on Monday at 9 a.m.
I know it was on a cycle, but geez, if they'd actually just stopped, and you had to wait.
After protecting your backs by
I think Ethan would just get on the ground at that point, just walk the rest of the way.
Sniper rifle. He'll be able to give you cover from there. Clutter will cut through the fencing.
Or then the truck would come and get us anyway.
Alright, second to last mission. We're actually back in the area of the first mission of the game. Alright, so for this mission, we need to set up a meeting with a German agent this time by giving them a rigged briefcase that's set up to explode in their helicopter. In order to do that, first gotta go talk to Dowie and Clutter again, who have explosives waiting for us on the other side of the lake. Get to the other side of the lake, we just climb over this arch.
Meet me at the munitions depot.
At the munitions depot. Not the depot, the depot.
Dowie's at his sniper post.
I wonder if that's where you can also find a disguise.
Now, I just got the Home Depot theme song playing in my head for the munitions depot. Where you can go buy your disguise at. Alright, there's Clutter right there. Got the explosives.
Take these explosives.
I just now noticed somebody actually did change the thing to Mission Impossible. I'm so glad. Possible percent.
I see you, Sean.
So do I. No, never mind. It's been fixed now. It's been fixed. All is right with the world.
All is right with the world. Does it actually say possible percent somewhere on the screen now?
It says possible, but not the upper part. It's still the percent thing.
Then all is not fixed yet. And this mission kind of combines everything we've really done with the game so far, as we have a face maker here, we have the random sets of explosives, the random objects that have to be exploded, the sniper rifle portion, the heavy assault enemies, everything is basically here. So we sabotage the power plant. Now we gotta cut off all electricity.
This must be a circuit breaker.
Place that little plastic charge there. Head away to safety, and then we'll snipe the plastic charge.
Even the console is cat related. It's saying you can play this on the one.
Well done, Ethan. Searchlights and cameras are out. Find the accountant.
Betty's still in the office. I no longer have an image of the accountant's office. There seems to be a power outage.
So we also have the emotes right now for this.
By the way, that last voice you just heard that was talking about the,
I know.
That was a security guard talking. It was the same voice actor as Ethan. He didn't want to change his voice for some reason, so he just used Ethan's voice for the enemy security guard. Alright, so now we use the face maker on the accountant and steal his business suit.
Ethan, conceal your weapons if you want to pass for an accountant.
Alright, so if any of you have accountants, just remember what Candace said, because your accountant does not carry weapons, apparently.
What do you mean, conceal my weapons? This standard issue 9mm is given to all new H&R employees after orientation.
Alright, so we know JD Puppy is unarmed.
But then how does he give hugs?
I was about to say the same thing. Guys, we talked to Clutter one more time.
You can't give hugs when you're unarmed.
Oh shoot, I forgot, I gotta get the briefcase first. I'm sorry, I'm missing something. My bad.
You could have just unactivated him. You didn't have to take his arms off.
To be fair, Snivy doesn't have arms. Oh wait, Snivy does have arms.
The door is open, sir. Alright, we go inside this big vault and grab the briefcase.
It's about to arrive, Ethan.
H-Star blocked us series when the interest rates increased. Devio's not the right idea.
Alright, now we're gonna go rig this briefcase with more explosives, and I guess we kind of just trust that the people we're delivering this to is not gonna open the briefcase in front of us to see if what we're delivering is accurate.
Yeah? What does it do for an encore?
Why are the seconds on the countdown timer grooving like that?
I don't know. I've always wondered that. Alright, we just kind of sit here and wait as our German friend walks into the room to take his briefcase.
It's dancing to the tempo of the music. I can't unsee it.
I don't want to allude to anything, but they kind of give like the offshoot idea that the guy we're delivering this briefcase to is Hans Gruber. It's the right time of year for it. It's a German assailant that we're delivering this to. It's a great explosive with detonators.
Thank you. I do hope we'll do more business.
He's got the weird lisp and everything too.
God, I can't bear this mask anymore.
Not really supposed to know it, but there's an assassination waiting for you just outside of this room. Alright, all four of those guys are done.
No, that was the men's Olympic backflipping team.
I mean, now the US has a better advantage because we just took out Russia.
I bet they jump for joy if you didn't just shoot them.
They flip for joy.
At
Here
least
comes
we went
Clutter.
out on a 10-10-10.
No. We know the East German team does not rate that high.
Yeah, they can only go as high as a 9.
Wow.
I wasn't gonna say it, but okay.
I wasn't going there either. Alright, now let's hope the game does not glitch, because this game does notoriously break right here. As long as the bridge opens up, we are okay to go to the final mission.
Now join Clutter and jump on the barge. Hurry!
Oh no, we've upgraded to jumping on barges.
Oh, I was nervous because it didn't look like it opened at first. If it doesn't open, for some reason the game sees a failed objective and you have to do the mission over.
Don't you just hate it when the bridge is out?
Yep. Final mission of the game, and we're gonna go out with just everybody's favorite style of level, an auto-scroller.
During your escape on the boat. I'll be waiting for you at the sub.
And it's literally just an onslaught of machine guns placed everywhere along this creek, mines in the water, all this sort of stuff, and it's just survive till the end.
I feel like we could have solved a lot of the problems of this game, like the plot, by just starting with this.
The plot's been over for about 3 missions now. By the way, a little epilepsy warning because there is a lot of flashing in this mission, and it's gonna be very noticeable on the slowdown portions.
In the meantime, I have to ask, how is that sentence coming along?
It's going alright. I just sent Sean the sentence.
Perfect.
Oh, let me check.
If you have any donations, we have about a minute before we're at the final part of the game.
Yeah, in that minute, give that $1, given a word. We'll add it to the sentence.
Alright, according to what I was sent, we had 3 people donate, and the combined sentence is...
cookie truck.
That's it. I cookie truck.
I cookie truck.
You know what? You know what?
I'll allow it.
I like it.
That makes sense. That's why you died every time you jumped in front of the cookie truck. You took chip damage.
We figured it out. The KGB is hidden on Sesame Street. It's being run by the Cookie Monster.
Your whole mission, it just crumbled right before your eyes.
I don't know, I feel this joke was half-baked.
You sure you don't want to raise it up to the occasion?
But yes, thank you so much for the donation, DVOXS and Cumulo. Thank you for those words.
It's the yeast you can do.
You better believe it. Alright, here we are at the final objective. This is the gas factory. We just have to make it blow up. And time will be coming up on final objective complete. Once again, a lot of flashing here, so if that affects you at all, please look away.
This will teach them to give us peanut butter instead.
I like peanut butter.
Okay, fair.
Gas factory complete, and time. Alright, if we still have a minute or two, I kind of want to show off the credit sequence really quick because it's actually pretty cool what Example Media did. They recreated the game intro, but in their office. I just think it's a fun little video to watch at the end of this run. What was my time, by the way?
We've done it.
All right, underestimate.
Succeeds again.
Yes, Candace. The world will be a safer place with these guys out of business.
Ethan, my hero.
Are you sure she means she meant hero and not hero? Well, what is Ethan? It's just secretly a sandwich.
He's really a cookie truck.
Now here's our lovely development team from Example Architecture. They did a great job on this.
Cute! I love this! This is the best part of the game!
Oh, this is magical.
Graphic design is my passion. This is incredible.
I know, I love this. So, I thought this was the coolest Easter egg when I was a kid.
Oh, good. Even like the explosion as the thing comes up, perfect. Absolutely
10 out of 10.
perfect.
You know what? This game deserves to win awards.
This was the game that we picked up instead of GoldenEye when I was a little kid, and I've been...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Legend does feel like GoldenEye at home.
It does. But yeah, that was Mission Impossible. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Fastest Furs, for letting me run this game. We need more runners for the PS1 side of it because I am the sole runner on the leaderboards for it. So if you guys ever want to get into the game, I could definitely use a race or two.
Why does it look like the piracy is a crime thingy? You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a handbag.
Remember, salted pretzels are out. Cookie trucks are in, baby.
I don't know, get some cookies before going back to sleep now.
Special agent testers who were really annoying.
Yes, that is one of the credits they give to this game. All right, thank you.
Any final words?
Final words. Yeah, you guys can follow me on Blue Sky, on the Musky Husky website. I stream 4 nights a week on both Twitch and TikTok. That's about it for me. Thank you guys for letting me run this for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that fantastic possible run. Alright, I hope you all enjoy that